Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. Now, I might have been off singing Christmas carols yesterday and more to come in the next few weeks, but many of you are celebrating Thanksgiving tomorrow, including Harry and Meghan. I was going to slide in and allegedly there just out of pure habit, but they are, well, so they claim. And Meghan allegedly was invited to cook, and this is according to a rumour, a bit of gossip on Celebrity Days and Nights from NT, who's not known for being particularly reliable, but anyway, he comes up with some interesting tidbits every now and then, and we test them here on this channel through tarot. And according to NT, Meghan was, well, the charity, which we assume is the Welcome Project, wanted the illiterate one to cook on the actual holiday, but she said no. That would probably require her to bring her husband, who would be a no-show. So, of course, she was at the Welcome Project event last weekend, allegedly to merch some very fancy cookware. That's the rumour, the speculation. And also there was a rumour that she was only there 10 minutes, was very rude, just long enough to take her photo, don't touch me, don't talk to me, and then off back to her apartment in Culver City, change of clothing, and back to Venice Beach, a short drive away to hang out with her hairdresser. That's the rumour. We're going to test that a little bit in this reading, but mostly we're going to ask if she really was invited to cook at this charity for these poor unfortunate Afghani women who've already been through enough troubles in their life without having to endure her and her cooking. In my opinion, that really is my opinion. Perhaps they were thrilled to be there with her. And we're going to ask, does she really have cooking skills to demonstrate? We've asked that question before, inspired by the rumour that it took 22 takes to crack an egg on her own cooking show. So we're going to ask again if she really can cook, and if she really did say no because there was no has-been to produce. We know that she's been required to produce Archie in particular and has failed every single time to produce Archie, but it seems like it's getting increasingly difficult for her to produce her husband. Interesting, don't you think? And then we are going to ask as well in this little snarky, it's a taster, an amuse-bouche, you could even say, little taster reading, teaser reading. We're going to ask if she was, as the rumour says, rude and stayed for 10 minutes before she had to rush back and get out of one crumpled outfit to dive into another, and could explain why the outfits are so crumpled if they're all lying on the floor in a little bed sit or something in Culver City. I don't know. These are the rumours, and we just test them with the vehicle of tarot. As I said, this is just tarot for fun and entertainment. It's all my opinion. It's all speculation. And I just read energy here, and of course, disclaimer in the box below. And I've forgotten to tell you that I'm reading today with the Curious Cats Tarot, Grimalkin's Curious Cats Tarot, and haven't had them out on the tarot table for a while. And I thought that, seeing as I'm curious about all of this, the Curious Cats might have some answers for us. We know how curious cats are. And so let's see what's going on. What happened at that Welcome Project thing? And did they really want her to show up on Thanksgiving and cook a delicious meal for them? Six of Swords. We know she can grill burgers. That's the tarot. And Six of Swords, underlying energy, getting out of dodge, getting out of trouble, putting your sorrows behind you, trouble for her, difficulty for her of how to get herself out of a sticky situation where it maybe was awkward. Well, you've supported this charity and it is Thanksgiving, and you're giving this lovely interview to Marie Claire about how you celebrate your holidays, which we'll be looking at next, just by the way. And so why don't you come and share your holidays with us and bring the husband along? and we can all cook together. You love cooking with women. You did it for that awful fire in London. Can't remember. Sorry, I'm just gone blank. But and she's at it again with these Afghani women. Six of Swords. Tricky how to weasel her way out of this one and put this problem behind her. So situation, what are we dealing with? We're dealing with the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups can be an invitation. Those big cup cards like the Page of Cups have an invitation energy around. Come and share with us and celebrate with us. Share emotionally with us. It's almost like a communion kind of an energy around that cup. And so for me, that Ace of Cups is giving this idea of being in an environment where, as she loves to share, she shares stories and shares her trauma, and they all bond over a meal and all that kind of stuff that she seems to get from, I don't know what fantasy fiction she reads or what TV series she watched, where she's got this idea that that's what happens. Friends? Is it too much Friends? Binge watching Friends all by herself? I don't know. But it has got that energy of come together and celebrate, and you would be among people where you can feel relaxed and loved and share. That share word is very, very loud in these cards, just by the way. So was she invited? I think we already seen that she was invited, but let's just check this rumor. It's just a bit of gossip, and he's quite known for making up bits of gossip. Ooh, I've got the Justice card in reverse. Ooh, it's the opposite of sharing, the Justice card in reverse. I'm already getting the answer of why she couldn't possibly show up, because the Justice card in reverse is one of our classic divorce cards, that it would be awkward, it would be uncomfortable, it would be unfair, it would be very difficult to produce the missing husband with that. So I think we've shot past the invitation. It's like we're one out in this. We've already had the invitation and no, can't do it because no husband. Not going to show up. We've gone our separate ways. We've divorced our brands, and seemingly behind the scenes we're also leading quite separate lives. So that's a bit of an odd answer to me, but as I say, we seem a bit out of sync, me and the cards. So I'm going to ask about her cooking skills that were on demand, because she's made a whole show for Netflix. So I'm curious to know what level of skill she would have been bringing to this particular game. Oh, the Magician in reverse. Oh dear. Oh dear. And I don't think that Magician can actually perform on demand. That Magician is in reverse. She can't pull this one out of the hat. No way. She would be caught out totally. So there's an extra reason why there was a hell no, thanks but no thanks, for this particular invitation. First of all, it looks like no has been. Second of all, how do you disguise the fact that you really can't, you have no tricks, you have no skill. The Magician is incredibly skilled. That sleight of hand that can make anything possible and anyone believe anything. That's what the Magician does. In the reverse, they would all see 22 times trying to crack an egg. They would know that she is a fake when it comes to cooking. If you've seen that burger, it's hard to watch. I watched it many years ago. I wouldn't be able to sit through it now. The cringe is just too much for me. I'm sensitive now to all the cringe. But the Magician in reverse, no. Got nothing to show. No skills, no ability, and they would see through her. Those women, very astute, and no, she wouldn't be able to bluff her way through this. So there has been question that NT was going on about, that she would have been required to bring her husband, who would have been a no-show. Is this an issue? Justice card in reverse, of course, already over there. And we've got a tricky moment with the Two of Swords. It's decision time, decisions, and a pause, an awkward moment. And we've seen that she's been trying to disappear from the awkward moment with the Six of Swords. How to get out of this awkward moment. She's been banging on about how she loves to cook for, I was going to say Halloween, Thanksgiving, and we're going to talk about this in the next reading, and the recipes that the littles who are littling are learning to share and cherish. Show us. Can't. Two of Swords, crossroads, an awkward pause. Hesitation of what am I going to do? Do I say, well, actually there's no has-been and it's just me? And then she can be consoled and they can all support her through her sorrow. Ace of Cups, or in busy on Thanksgiving and sorry but no, can't do it. It's tricky, and she really didn't know how to think her way out of that problem with that Two of Swords. I think unexpected, suddenly presented with this choice point in her life. All right, you're so happy to show up here and merch cookware allegedly and take advantage of us. So why not come and spend some actual time with us on Thanksgiving? And I just get this like, that's what I'm hearing in my mind. So tell us about this rumor that she was terribly rude. She was only there for 10 minutes. Don't touch, don't look at me, don't talk to me. And then disappeared once she got the photo opportunity. And she was whizzing back to Culver City to fling on a new outfit and then zoom back to Venice Beach. Tell us, any truth in this? Oh, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I think that there is some truth to this, because the Ten of Pentacles is a very generous card. It's ripe and it's full. And Pentacles represent time, among other things, that they represent lengthy amounts of time, abundant time. So the luxury of time, of being able to spend time with people and indulge and relax and spend time with grannies and aunties and children and chew the fat and discuss things and gather round, which that Ace of Cups is telling me as the situation we're dealing with. And it's no. I don't have time to spend with you. You aren't my kin. You aren't my tribe. You aren't my people. I don't have 10 pentacles for you. I'm actually all out of pentacles. It's a card of debt when it's in reverse. I don't have time for this. I don't have anything to give you. And so I think that they would have felt quite aggrieved by how little she was able to give them in terms of time and community, which that Ten of Pentacles represents in this context. That, of course, is my opinion. But there's some awkward cards in here with the Justice card in reverse and the Magician in reverse and that old Two of Swords and then the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This is giving me almost panic energy. And that Six of Swords, I think, is part of that panic energy of I've got to scramble to get myself out of this mess that I landed in quite inadvertently, that Two of Swords. Didn't see it coming, despite the fact that she's whip smart and great at strategy, allegedly. That's it. We're going to meet you at the Thanksgiving table in the next reading. So I hope to see you there.